What is up, guys? It is Pup, your coach of the Las Vegas Rose Raiders, and today we have week 2 of the Pokemon Sports League. I know the first week did not go as we planned, and it's still a very good game. I'm hoping that we can bounce back this week. I think we have a decent matchup into this team, so let's get right into the builder. I'll go over my team since it's just the second week, I guess. So my team has Terrapagos Terrastal, Raging Bolt Victini, Enamorous Therian, Regidrago, Runerigus, Fortress, Tauros, Paldea Aqua, Minior, Leavanny, and Barraskewda. And then my opponent has Garchomp, Tornadus Therian, Amoonguss, Heatran, Dondozo, Glastrier, Heracross, Kingdra, Hatterene, Lycanroc, Midnight Form, and Slacking. So definitely a scary team. They have a really nice Regenerator core and just a lot of bulky stuff in general. They have the Torn and Amoonguss with your Regenerator. And then they have Dondozo, which is unaware. Garchomp can run either like setup, it can run bulky, it can run anything. Same for Heatran, it can run offensive, it can run Stealth Rocks, it can run any sort of bulky. Hatterene could come as a lead, could be Calm Mind. Lycanroc is also pretty scary. It could be set up with Sword Stance. It could also be Choice Scarfed. Slacking just comes in and gets a kill, but then it allows me to set up afterwards with Minior. So I'm not really too scared of that thing. So let's just get right into it. First off, I'm going to be bringing Leavanny. And you look at this set. Here, I'll show you my stats. You say, this looks crazy. But look at it into their team. So I'm Terra Ground, Choice Scarf with Terra Blast, Leaf Blade, Triple Axle, and Low Kick. So Triple Axle destroys Garchomp, destroys Torn, destroys Amoonguss. Terra Blast destroys the Heatran. Leaf Blade hits Dondozo pretty well. Low Kick does good damage into Glastrier. I can't really hit the Heracross too well. The Kingdra takes good damage from Leaf Blade. And the Hatterene is a bit of an issue too. But the rest of their stuff on their team just dies as well. So they have only like a couple Pokemon that can actually eat hits from this thing. And I'm assuming that if they end up bringing the Hatterene, they will lead the Hatterene if they see me bring this. Because they don't want webs up on their team. But webs aren't very good in this game anyways. So they probably just end up leading Hatterene. And that means I can lead something else that can just straight up nuke Hatterene. But looking at my EV spread on this thing, 251 speed with a Choice Scarf, that'll make me outspeed the Torn. And I'm just rocking Max Attack Adamant with a decent amount of HP. But the thing that's going to nuke Hatterene is this Terrapagos. So I know you can't really see the Pokemon there, but this is Terrapagos. He has Choice Specs with Terra Starstorm. So Terra Starstorm, it is 120 base power. And I'm not going to be Stellar, so it's not going to be Stellar type. So Terra Starstorm is going to be destructive on, I think I have a 110 special attack, maybe 105. 105 special attack. And it's going to be stab off that. These aren't the right stats since I have Terra Shift, which will put me in Terrestrial form. And with max special attack Modest, I have a good chance to kill Hatterene on turn 1 if it's physically defensive. It's like a 70% chance to destroy it. And then I have max speed on this thing. I will be up to base 80, I think, 85. So if they want to run an Adamant Heracross or a Modest Kingdra, I will outspeed that. I'll outspeed like an Adamant Lycanroc, and then I think I will outspeed a Modest Heatran as well. And this thing just gets a kill every time it comes in. If I am able to one-shot the Hatterene at the beginning, then I will be able to keep my ability, which its ability is pretty much multi-scale, just a little bit better. So even the Heracross can't come in and revenge kill me, because I just knock it out right back. And this thing also does like 90% to Dondozo, destroys Amoonguss, Glastrier, destroys everything slow and bulky on their team. So I thought this was an amazing bring. Next up, we're going to have Enamorous. So I felt like I really needed some answers to like Dondozo on their team, Because if Dondozo sets up on, you know, maybe like my Leavanny, because I'm not really doing too much unless I get a crit, it can really steamroll. So I brought this thing max defense with a leftovers overcoat. Make sure I don't get hit by Spore from Amoonguss. I have Draining Kiss, Earth Power, Moonblast, and Grass Knot. So Grass Knot against Dondozo is going to do like 2/3 at least. Probably more. I'm not sure, really, to be honest. I don't have the calcs in front of me. But it's going to do a lot of damage. And then I can eat... I think I can eat 2+2 liquidations from a Dondozo, and I obviously eat up Body Press. So even if this thing starts to curse on me, I should be fine. It also does very well into like Garchomp. I can probably eat a hit from Slacking, and obviously Heracross as well. Next up, we're going to have Regidrago, rocking the triple choice items. So I got choice specs with Draco Meteor, Earth Power, Dragon Pulse, and Sleep Talk. I didn't really know what to put for a fourth move, but I figured if Amoonguss gets a Spore off on this thing, then I can just click Sleep Talk and I still kill it thing. And they probably won't expect it either. Rocking max speed. I really just thought that max speed would be good, so I have something that outspeeds Heatran. Thought that would be really important, and I can just nuke it with an Earth Power. It doesn't even want to take a choice specs Draco Meteor or Dragon Pulse. But Draco has a chance to one-shot Dondozo based on their spread, destroys Amoonguss. The one thing that this thing can't really take on is Hatterene, and their Garchomp probably kills me too, but I figured it was a pretty good bring. Even Earth Power is probably going to do a decent amount to Hatterene anyways, and I have other ways to answer that Pokemon. Next up, we're going to have Runerigus. Got Terra Steel on here. I don't anticipate terroring with Runerigus, but I could to take on Hatterene if I really need to. This thing is just a special wall for at the beginning of the game. I can switch into Hatterene, I can switch into Heatran, even switch into Torn, because it'll knock me off or U-turn and get my Wandering Spirit, so it won't get Regenerator next time it comes in. So I'm rocking the leftovers, Will-O-Wisp, Earth Power, Haze, Memento. Will-O-Wisp is really good into their team if I can get a Garchomp or Slacking or even the Torn. Glastrier also. Nothing really wants to get Willowed. Earth Power is there, it hits Heatran and Lycanroc. It also does decent damage into the rest of their team. I wanted to try to fit like some sort of ghost type stab on here to hit Hatterene, but it just didn't fit because I needed Haze in case Dondozo gets out of control and I don't have a Namorous left, or if Garchomp starts setting up with Scale Shots and Sword Stances. You know, they have a lot of things on their team that can set up. Glastrier, Hatterene can also set up. And then I just have Memento, because my last Pokemon is going to be Minior, and if I get an opportunity to set up Minior, if I get 2 Shell Smashes off, then I should win the whole game. And if I get 1 off and a lot of stuff is chipped, then I should also just win. I'm rocking 4 speed on this thing just to outspeed an Amoonguss and Glastrier that have no investment, because I'll just outspeed him by 1 point. Last, we have Minior. I actually didn't finish this, I was being stupid. But Minior is going to be max attack, max HP. I was just doing these calcs. Come on, drag it over there. Perfect. And then I'm going to put another point in defense, the Adamant. And I'm rocking Shell Smash, Acrobatics, and Earthquake. That's really all I needed on this team. I probably, you know what? Let's do this like in real time. Could put Explosion, probably not the best idea. What else looks pretty good? Stealth Rocks. I could put U-turn on here. Substitute, like my last set. Substitute actually worked really well. Just to try to, like, if they can't get me out, or if they're like mementoed, I can just substitute. I think that's a really good bring. And with my speed tier here, I'm at 276. I would like to be at least a couple points faster. So I'm gonna take a couple points from my HP here and get up to 279. That'll outspeed a max speed Heatran before, just so I can set up on that thing. So this is my set. If I get a Memento out into this thing, I destroy it. I could even set up in the face of Hatterene. I can set up in Heatran's face pretty well. I can set up on most of their team. If Dondozo is gone, then I just win the game with this thing. Yeah, that's it. If Dondozo is gone, I win. If Dondozo is not gone though, then I have a really hard time breaking through their teams. That's why I have like 3 choice mons. I have an Amorous to deal with it too. So I figured that I should be pretty good with that. The one thing on their team that still really scares me is Garchomp setting up and sweeping with Sword Stance. I'm hoping that Runerigus can not get chipped enough so it can eat a +2 Earthquake and be able to haze it away. And Memento. I mean, even if I just click Memento on that thing instead of hazing it, I'm still in a decent spot. I can go out into an Amorous and do a lot of damage with Moonblast or Draining Kiss. But I just need to make sure that thing doesn't set up on me. And if it doesn't, then I should be pretty good to win this game. So I will see you guys in the battle. Alright, what is up? We have our battle. They do bring the Hatterene, so I've got to just lead Terrapagos and throw off Terra Starstorm. I mean, if they go Heatran, then I can just try to hit that too. They do bring a Moongus. They say a lot less Victini than appearing than I expected. Yeah, I didn't think it was too good in this matchup against a Heatran. So let's lead Terrapagos. They lead a Moongus, which is fine. Terra Starstorm is going to do a lot of damage here. And if you put me to sleep, it's kind of fine. I could also just switch into Regidrago. But you know, I really don't hate getting slept here anyways. I'm just going to Terra Starstorm. Just 55. Dang. That is not as much as I was expecting. Must be max special defense. Or I'm just being dumb. Max special defense, yeah, that looks about right. Terra Starstorm again. It's pretty free. Then got to Heatran, which would be fine with me. Now I know this thing is special defense though. No Fizz Def. And they have Toxic and Black Sludge. It's good info to know. Man, just evaluating the teams, Leavanny doesn't put in as much work as I was hoping. I mean, it's still pretty good. Triple Axle hits a lot of things good. They switch straight out into Hatterene. Wow. I'm just going to fire off another one. If Hatterene's down, then I don't know. I don't know what they do about Leavanny. They don't switch in. There it goes. Terrapagos just picking up a kill. I could just stay in here. They go Torn. This thing could definitely be Assault Vest. If it's Assault Vest, it takes like 50. And I think that that damage is pretty good. They knock off my specs. Should I save this thing? I actually don't think I need to. I think it definitely did its job. Got a lot of chip on a lot of stuff. Obviously, Amoonguss and Torn are going to regen back. But it did good. Now they go into Glastrier, which I have an incredibly hard time dealing with. Incredibly. Draco could just kill it, since I'm Choice Specs. And they should fear a Dragon Energy. This is against max HP. Yeah, I mean, let me just Draco this guy. They go hard Heatran too, which would be a good play. How much does Heatran take from this? Does not like taking a Draco. I mean, this just does really well into them. They protect. I see I'm going for a Draco. Sure, switch out to Heatran. Try it. Yeah, Glastrier is definitely a good bring for them. But if I get it chipped at all, then I can kill it with Leavanny. And if Heatran's gone, then Leavanny sweeps with Triple Axle, which is crazy. Hoping they're not Tank Chomp. Because I would take so much damage with Triple Axle against that thing. Oh well. Yeah, I feel like this should be okay. They might try to stay in and live this thing, but it's gonna hurt. I'm running Timid. If I was running Modest, then this is a definite kill. And even after 2 of them, I would have a chance to kill a offensive Heatran. Even Torn probably dies. Ah, they live it. Dang. That is an unfortunate roll. That is really unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, looking at my calcs here, if they're at 100%, then it's about 50. But I got a really low roll. Okay, how much do you do to my Minior? Oh, you destroy that. Never mind. So I think I just go Leavanny. And throw off a low kick. If they want to switch out to Heatran to preserve this thing, then Heatran gets destroyed. They can go out into other stuff as well, but yeah, they go out to Torn. Good play. I think I'm gonna go. I go Runerigus. I go Enamorous. Everything just gets bodied by the Glastrier. Whatever. Bleak Wind. Interesting bring. If they turn out to something, I'm Memento. As long as it's not Amoonguss, then I'm in a good spot. But I think they could easily go Amoonguss. I'm a Willow. As they knock. I think I will click Memento here. I should live any attack. Worst case would be going out into Amoonguss. You know, should I save the Memento? Nah. Okay, what do you go out to? This is definitely not how I wanted this battle to go. They do go hard Amoonguss, which is really annoying. So I can go, actually, I think I can freely go Minior because you can't Spore me or Toxic me while I'm in this. Since I'm in my shields down, I can click Shell Smash. I could even click it twice. I think I just click it twice and I could win. You Toxic, but I'm shields down. So now I just Shell Smash again. And I think that with 2 Shell Smashes, I even kill a Tank Chomp from Terraflying. I'm pretty sure I should. +4. Ah, they have Clear Spawn. That's fair. I'm gonna Shell Smash anyways. I could easily throw off an Acrobatics, do a lot of damage to this thing. They go Heatran. It's not even floating on a balloon. I'm gonna sub down to my shields down version, and I think I can kill. Yeah, if I'm in my other version, you go Will-O-Wisp. Now this is another free shell smash. I think this thing can just sweep. Because what do you go for here? If you hit me, then I just sub up again. You go Flash Cannon. I sub here. Get into this form, and I just start wrecking things. Earthquake kills. I think Acrobatics will one-shot everything on their team. Are they hoping for an Effect Spore, potentially? Just gonna Terra Flying Acro. Destroys it. No Effect Spore. And I think this is a clean sweep. I don't think I died to Rough Skin Rocky Helmet. And that should just be it. I think Minior is going to pick up 5 kills here. And, I mean, I didn't play it very well, but I knew Minior was really good into this matchup if I ever got it in. So yeah, they got Garchomp. Go Acrobatics. There is no way this thing lives. Nope. Rough Skin. No Rocky Helmet, which is surprising. Blastrier. They just protect, but there's nothing you can do to stop this. Minior is coming, and Minior is definitely gonna do this to some other people. Yeah, the crit makes it do a million %. Send off an Acro here. I get the clean sweep with Minior. 3-0. 5 kills for my little Meteor buddy. Could have done it last week. Didn't do it. But now he's got it this week. Oh, Minior just pulling through. Yep, GG. That set is so powerful. You know, Terra Flying destroys things, but Substitute to get me into my shields down form, and I can't be toxic or spored because I'm before. And then I got up 2 shell smashes. I only really think I needed 1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I only needed the 1 shell smash, but the second one just made it a little bit safer against the Garchomp. No, I mean, I needed the second one to guarantee it on the Garchomp. So yeah, I played really well that game, and Minior pulls through, and I hope that Minior will do it again. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next battle.